Hello. Oh, you know the rules, Abby. Since you were late, you gotta recap. All right. Oh, let's see. Let me do a little rearranging here. There we go. Oh, is there? All right. I forgot to add camera to this scene. Oh no, it's there. Why? Hey, wake up. Wake up. Oh. All right, we got that. Um What if we do a little plugging in and plugging back out?
That is always the first step to troubleshooting.
Have you tried unplugging it, plugging it back in again?
There we go.
Oh, there you
Easy.
go.
Man, I look like shit. Oh well. I don't give a fuck. I'm a smelly guy playing Dungeons and Dragons. Well, welcome. Session 1, Razor Week. So as I mentioned in the chat, oh, let me actually get a little boop. And then desktop should be captured. Yes, sweet. All right. So, as I had mentioned, I had made a slight change to the vehicle rules. I actually, not even really a change, I added some stuff. So we'll go over that real quickly. We got here the momentum system. So, while in vehicular combat, y'all will be generating momentum. The way you do so, well, first of all, the capacity that you're allowed to have is the group's proficiency bonus. So for you guys at the moment at level 1, it would just be +2. But every time you move 30 feet, you can generate momentum. Anybody is on the crew of the vehicle is capable of using that, and then if the vehicle ever stops moving for any reason, you lose whatever momentum that you had. So it's meant to generate really fast and be a very expendable resource for you guys. So there's a couple of things that you can use to spend your momentum on. It gives you a d6 each momentum. And then, oh yeah, there's actually a couple different ways you can generate it too. So moving 30 feet, hitting successfully with a gun, or if the engineer succeeds on a station check with a result of 15 or higher, we can generate momentum. Spending it, you've got a couple of options there you can use it on. So you've got the boost, you can add the d6, you roll it, you can add it to any attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. You declare it after rolling, but before, if you succeed or not. The pilot can use the drift action as a free action, which lets them turn on a dime and whatnot without having to use their own. Basically lets them get multiple movement styles, or rather, they can move and do a sharp turn at the same time. You can, for 2, the gunner can make an additional weapon attack with their bonus action, and also for 2, the engineer can perform a station action as a bonus action instead of an action. And then you can also use it as a reaction when y'all take damage. or rather, the skiff takes damage. You can roll the d6 and reduce the damage by whatever you Well, it empties your pool basically. So if you've got 3d6 in your momentum pool, you roll 3d6, spending all your momentum, and you can reduce the damage by that amount. So it's just meant to make it a bit more sort of high octane. Sound good? Any questions about that?
Is there a way to lose momentum?
Yeah, right. Like I said, as a result of combat, no. The only way to lose momentum is if the skiff ever stops moving. So just keep moving. The number one rule of the wastes.
Oh.
Breaks is how you lose momentum.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Not from taking damage though.
All gas, no brakes.
Yep. Which and then obviously, as we play and play test rules and whatnot, things may be subject to change.
But if it's way too overpowered.
I don't imagine it'll be too overpowered because enemies can use it too. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Ready to get rocked.
When everybody is overpowered, nobody is overpowered.
Until I eat them.
Alrighty.
Like, Disgaea.
With that, we should be ready to get started proper. Give me 1 second. I realize I accidentally opened this up on my captured display instead of my non-captured display, so I don't want you all seeing my DM notes.
Too late.
I'd have to open Twitch in order to see anything.
No, don't tell him. Tell him you saw everything. It's too late.
But then he'll change it and make it worse. We'll start under the sands instead of on top of them.
We have to drive our skiff out of a freaking tunnel underneath the ground.
You can drive the skiff. I'm not a skiff driver.
Neither am I.
I think I forgot to do a thing on the map too.
Is there a custom skill for driving?
No, it's all sleight of it. Well, there's a couple of different ways that you can use. You use the base D&D skills.
Oh man, I was so confused for a second on why I didn't have any ways to attack with the barbarian, and I realized I didn't have any weapons equipped. Can I just equip them all at once? Or okay. It's like a great axe and 4 hand axes, or only 2 hand axes? Okay.
You can do it however you want. It's your world.
Back to this one. Boop. All right. It's like that episode of SpongeBob. Totally.
Who's doing that now?
Anyways, we'll get started now. Welcome. Today, our journey begins in the glass wastes. Specifically, a little town called Fracture, also known as the Hanging City. So, let's see. Yep, time for some narration. The only thing louder than the wind in the glass wastes is the greed of the men who mine it. You are currently rising out of the starred scar, the abyssal wound in the planet, on platform 4 Alpha. A rusted metal cage suspended by chains as thick as redwood trees. Below you, the glowing blue hell of the raw star metal mines. Above you, the smog-choked underbelly of Fracture. And in the heavy lead box handcuffed to the dwarf beside you, the only hope this world has left, at least according to this man known as Thalor Ironlong Stone, a scholar, purportedly. You all have been hired to guard him as he excavated or acquired. You weren't there for the actual grabbing of, but allegedly it's something very important. Thus, he has hired you to aid in guarding. Among the rattling chains, the whistling winds, the clanging and groaning of old iron, we see 3 individuals. Hart, we'll start with you. If you would go ahead and describe yourself.
Alright. So, Hart is a human barbarian with no home. He is an outlander as well as a haunted one. He comes from a place of danger, where there was constant war and mercy was rare. A border settlement that survived only because its people learned to react faster than fear itself. When the walls failed, guards died, monsters came anyway, and the only thing that ever worked was panic-driven violence. As a child, he discovered something terrifying and useful. When his heart pounded and his thoughts scattered, his body moved faster. Pain dulled, fear sharpened into instinct. While others froze, he exploded. This became his way of surviving. Then came the sickness, something no axe could cut down. One by one, his family faded while he stood useless at their bedsides. He tried to stay calm. He tried to listen to healers. He failed. Since then, calm feels like helplessness, and helplessness feels like death. His rage is not controlled by fury. It's a hysterical, adrenal panic response. His breathing becomes erratic, laughter or shouting bursts from him mid-fight, and his strikes are wild but brutally effective. He doesn't roar to intimidate others. He roars to convince himself that he's still alive. When the rage ends, he often appears shaken, restless, or embarrassed, pacing, rubbing his hands together, or avoiding eye contact. He laughs inappropriately when things get tense, and silence makes him nervous. He talks too much when he's afraid, and he's afraid more than he likes to admit. Motion is survival, and if he keeps moving, fighting, and acting, the worst can't catch him. He lives to protect the weak. Since he couldn't save his family, he wouldn't fail again. He is deeply attached to his adventuring companions, even if he pretends not to be. But he also panics when forced to wait, plan too long, or rely on others to act first. When he feels useless or ignored, his temper flares fast and loud. And then, he's visibly unsettled So, from everything that he has been through, you can tell that he's seen things that have broken him. And so, with that, magical diseases or helpless situations can trigger emotional reactions. He distrusts healers, not because they're evil, but because they remind him of his failure. A quiet, patient NPC might either calm him or make him deeply uncomfortable. And that's Heart.
Well, what's he look like though?
Oh yeah, that's pretty funny. I totally missed that. He is he is 6'2", weighing in at 275 pounds, with a pale skin covered in scars and geometric tattoos, with deep green eyes and long black shaggy hair.
All right.
And then just sort of his clothes are sort of just rags, right? Like,
A little Conan style.
yeah, sort of like that. I think he's got a ripped shirt,
Cool.
torn.
All right. Anything else you want to add?
No, that's about it for his background.
All right. Leona.
Hello. Okay. Leona is an unassuming, normal, and insignificant young lady. She has kempt hair, but the environment always beats her discipline, so the efforts is always half felt. Her hair is tied into 2 braids on the side of her head, which is always finds its way to undo itself. She has ratty colored dark gray hair with the bangs pushed away with 2 golden rings. Her most striking features on her gentle face is the silver eyes, which resemble the moon. Then from her actual armor, it's basically whatever she's tattered on. For the most part, she seems to keep a sort of she keeps things, even her tools, at a bare minimum. What's the word? Maintained. Very cheap individual, and what is more, she has a sort of, and besides being a little dirty gremlin, she also has like caramel and skin from being in the environment, and assumingly the scorching rays of the razor wake. So, yeah, that's her.
Are you
No
Dwarven?
tattoos, none of that.
Caramel
Human.
skin sounds delicious.
All right.
No, you can't eat it.
And last but not least, we have Milk Rot.
The name makes you uncomfortable. Yay! Milk Rock stands a little apart from the rest of the group, not in challenge, but as if distance is simply how she exists. At first glance, she is slight and quiet, wrapped in fibrous leather and bone worked into something functional rather than decorative. Her skin is pale to the point of translucence, like clear water stretched over something denser. Light passes through her oddly, catching faint veins and giving her the unfinished look of a body still deciding what it is. Her hair hangs damp and colorless, pale blue and white, clinging in loose strands when the wind shifts across the glass sands. Sections of it lift and tense, not like hair, but like sensing fronds responding to pressure you can't feel. Her ears themselves are human, unremarkable, rounded, easy to miss. Her hands draw the eyes last. Her fingers are a little too long, the nails slightly clawed, with fine webbing stretched between them. They rest loosely at her sides, relaxed, capable. She watches the party and Thalor. With steady eyes, neither warm nor hostile. Nothing about her demands fear, but something about her is unsettling.
Right. And with that, I will now describe Thalor in his entirety. And it is quite enormous indeed. A very rotund dwarven lad. He has his chest is just bare and exposed. He has a kind of like leather duster coat on. He does have almost it's both like matted and dreadlocked for his beard. Not incredibly long, only about I'd say like just to his pectorals. On his back, he has a large metallic apparatus that is sort of cobbled together with various bits of ironwood and true silver as well. Various gadgets and gadgets and wismos and gizmos attached to it. It also there is also kind of just like and you know the sound that an iron lung makes. That is the sound that is kind of omnipresent from this apparatus, as he also happens to have a it's a translucent mask, but it is covering both nose and mouth, and it is kind of you're not entirely sure how well it's providing oxygen for him, because he does also have a full twirly mustache that may or may not be blocking the connection, but whatever it is seems to work for him. And it is because of this apparatus he's acquired the nickname Iron Lung. And as I mentioned in the initial little blurb there, he does have currently handcuffed to actually his left wrist a lead-lined case. He's got a series of pouches and whatnot on his body. His belly button is pierced, and he does have metallic, the iron soles of pretty common razor waist dweller, so that you might walk upon the sands themselves without slicing your feet to ribbons. As you all are kind of standing around, Thalor is kind of glancing around a bit nervously. You see he checks the chronometer he has on his right wrist. All right. The Pilgrim is docked at Gantry 9. We've got about 4 minutes before those bastards realize we took the lift. Be prepared.
Yeah. I really understood the first part of what you said.
4 minutes? Is that enough time?
Should be, aye.
Oh, it's always enough time.
It's not enough time.
Where do you want us to take positions, or where are we headed?
Like I said, we're
she's
headed to
okay.
Gantry 9.
All right.
And I'm not one to tell you your business. You were hired to protect me, see you do it.
So,
All right, we're
did you
looking
say
around.
Gantry?
Gantry.
We go up.
Ah,
Actually, this looks like it. Oh no, this does look like it moves up.
All right,
which one is
where?
number 9?
We're
So
looking up.
the gantries are the docks where individuals keep their skiffs. They're sort
Where
of
the water is up there.
that's not water. That's actually down in the that's the blue of the starred scar down there.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. I know it kind of overlaps a bit on the map, but it's down. You guys are currently above. You're in a large canyon. That this is the starred scar where the city of Fracture is built on, where the full trade of the star metal from mining the heart of the Argent Star deep down in the darkest of abysses.
So the thing that we're on, is it like an elevator, or is it?
Yes,
Okay.
it's a massive. It's like a cargo freighter. There's a series.
Platform.
Yeah, there's a number of these that are kind of spread throughout the town. As you're
going up or
currently
down?
you're currently alone on this one. You're going up. But it seems that the entire platform has been reserved by Thalor for whatever it is that he's trying to guard.
Milkrot just sits down and waits.
I'll get closer to Thalor.
Since we're still moving upward.
All right.
And I'll ask him, who are these pilgrims?
Ain't no bloody
Who are they calling us
pilgrims.
pilgrims.
No. The pilgrim is me skiff.
Ah. Well,
Once we get that, we just hightail it out of here.
sounds like this may be easier said than done.
That's why I hired you.
Good. I've been itching for a fight.
And almost as if summoned by your words. Just as the lift reaches the air quotes surface level, you're still sunken down in the canyon for the city itself. You can see it does sort of sprawl along the cliff face and the natural form shelves and the various iron chains and whatnot that that kind of lash all the various platforms and whatnot together. There's also all kinds of like captured skiffs and stuff that are just suspended that people are dwelling in. But just as it reaches the surface level, you hear from above the cables, the sort of sharp yowling of, you all recognize this particular sound, that of chain gangers, the more or less governing body of Fracture. Three of them in total, they drop from the cables above, landing on the platform around you.
Milkrot this whole time is just like finger over her lips to try and get people to shush while her hair bristles.
And with that, we be rolling initiative.
My initiative on here is the same as it is there, so I'll just roll it here. Yay! That's worse.
And then I drop the combat music that we're going to be using pretty frequently, so get used to it.
Alright, Borderlands is good. Have to be careful about getting copyright stricken though.
It's video game music. I don't think it'll strike it down, you know?
You never know.
Tim Sweeney's looking out for easy money.
Milkrot stands as they
I
land.
need to open it in YouTube or else I get ads.
So with the all too familiar sort of whooping and howling of the chain gangers, they land on top of the cage, their chains sort of rattling with their own movement. They all have like full face masks on, hair super wild and unkempt. One of them is wielding a pair of the sort of trademark weapon of lower ranked chain gangers, being the glass shanks, pretty much just large shards of glass taken from the wastes that they use as stabbers. And then the other two have pipes in hand. So
On
You had to
Leona
mention
for
something,
initiative.
Hart. I'm not ready for initiative.
Click the button.
Oh fuck! I can't. Oh, here it is. I couldn't remember where the fuck it was. Oh wait, how do you? Bruh. Can't. It's been too long. I can't even remember how the fuck to use this whole fucking. Oh, something went wrong.
What have you done? Well, does that mean we win?
Yes. Congratulations. You all reached level 20.
Yay!
All right, let's
I am
work
a
on-
god.
the all-devouring milk rot.
Plunge the the Osean wastes into something else.
All right. Hart, what did you roll for your initiative?
7.
Nice. Leona?
16.
And Milk.
I rolled something higher on Hero's Diary, but in this one I rolled 12. Let's go with what's in D&D Beyond.
All right. All right. Nice. Oh, I missed one. Hiya. There we go. Combat begins. Thalor, in his girthiness, appears to be up first. Oh, I need to. You guys can see. You guys can see DM data. No.
Well, what's distance here? Oh, Tough B's gonna have a bad time.
There we go. That should just be the map. Everything else should be unseeable. All right.
Boy.
So, Thalor up first, looks around. I bloody knew they'd be coming after me. And he takes off. And he is going to take cover behind some crates. And then take the dodge action. Leona.
All right. She draws her rusty scimitar and short sword, and once again, completes. You had to mention them, Hart. You had to. Goes for the closest one. Zoop.
That would be B. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. So, I never understood the Nick property, but basically, the short sword and scimitar, or can be the scimitar has the Nick property. So
do you have it as a weapon mastery for your class?
Yes.
Okay. So the way that it works, oh, are you not? What the heck?
No, not Runkeeper.
Hang on.
What do you see?
Oh, weird. Oh, you went with Monster Hunter? Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, with the Nick property, usually with 2-weapon fighting, you would use your bonus action just to strike. But with the Nick property, instead of using your bonus action, you can just do it as part of the attack action. So you can strike with your short sword, then you can, in that same action, attack with your scimitar, and that leaves you your bonus action to do whatever you want with your bonus action, besides attack.
Right. Then we shall go with the short sword first. 19 to hit.
19 does indeed hit.
All right. For 8 slashing.
All right, you charge forward, short sword in hand. You bring it crashing down. The Changinger kind of laughs as you approach, his chains rattling against the metal around you all. And then as your blade sinks to him, he says, "Ha! Hit me again!"
Then she'll do that with the scimitar. Vex applies to the next attack, right?
Yep.
All right, so this will be that attack then. Zoop. Uh, 17.
17 does hit. Also, instead of pressing it twice, you should just be able to right-click and roll with advantage.
Yeah, I clicked the wrong button. 8 slashing again.
All right. Yeah, slice into him again. So the short sword is sunk into him. His hand is literally wrapped around it, and you take that moment, slicing into the stomach with the scimitar, and he just again laughs maniacally.
All right, that'll be your turn.
Damn, I forgot how hard Borderlands 2 music went.
I was just not saying anything, but I was just like, dude, I really want to punch something in the face right now.
All right. Anything for your bonus action, Leona?
She just got nothing for her bonus action, so.
Alrighty. That brings it to Milkrat. Your turn.
All right, how far can I move? Over here to intercept. Should be right there.
The squares are kind of rough on there, but just treat them as 5.
Yeah, I just measured.
Okay.
Is the measurement correct?
I don't know. I haven't figured out how this shit scales, so I just hopefully.
It's about like a 5 foot is 1.5 squares, based on the ruler. So I think if it was 30 feet, I'd probably be like right over here instead. Right here, maybe. Either way. Unless you want to go by ruler.
Ruler's fine.
That makes it easier because then it's just measure.
Yeah.
Alright, and she's going to spit poison at Tough C.
What's the range on that?
60 feet? No, 30 feet.
So he's currently about 20 feet above you on one of the rails.
Okay, then we'll use a different spit that is acid splash because that has a 60 kilometer or 60 foot range.
Okay.
Either way, it's the same roll, which I'm just going to roll a Constitution because that's the spellcasting thing. It's Constitution plus proficiency, right?
Yes.
I can't add 2 to it, so it's whatever this roll is plus 2. Does a 12 hit?
12 will just manage to hit.
What's the... Let's go looking up the spells manually. "1d6 acid damage. Six acid damage.
Nice. All right. As your acid, did that? No, it did not. Okay. There we go. So as your acid melts onto his skin, he looks down at you. He sticks his tongue out wildly. Ah, pain! Pretty glorious pain!
He smiles maybe a little bit too wide.
Little Grinch action. That gonna be it for you?
Yes. We don't have a bonus action that I can use right now, I don't think.
All right, Hart, you're up.
Alright. Well. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move up to Tough Guy A, or Tough AE. Then, I'm just gonna hit him with my great axe.
All right.
18 to hit.
Y'all starting strong today.
I don't know about that. I rolled a 6 on my spell attack there.
A 9 plus 5.
That's your
for
max damage,
14
though.
damage.
Yes, fair.
14 damage. Yeesh. All right. So as you bring the scimitar slashing down into him, he goes to guard with his dagger, decides otherwise, and then just like braces against it as he also lets out a little crazed laughter.
I see you enjoy a little pain too.
I'm gonna wear you like a sock.
Not if I wear you first.
That gonna be it for your turn?
I think, yeah, I don't really have any bonus action, right? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so if I were to hit with like a hand axe, then I could hit again with the hand axe?
No, your great axe is
Two-weapon
a
fighting.
two-handed weapon.
Yeah. I just meant for my bonus. The only thing that I have for a bonus action is 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah, you can
So
only
I
two-weapon
have to
fight
hit
if
with a
you're
light
wielding.
weapon.
Yeah, if you're wielding 2 light weapons.
Gotcha. Okay, well then, yeah, that will end my turn.
All right. Alrighty, Tough A, with his glassy stabbers in hand, is going to attempt to shank them into you.
Alright.
It's an 18.
That hits.
All right. So he thrusts one dagger into your gut, twists it a bit. You feel it kind of shatter and leave little glass splinters in there. You take 7 points of piercing damage.
Alright. Ugh.
Look at your blood, crimson and red. And then he stabs in with the second dagger.
Oh.
That is 15 to hit.
That hits.
All right. That's gonna be all right. That's gonna be 3 points of piercing damage from the second dagger.
Alright. It's been a while since I've seen my own blood. This should be fun.
All right. Then we have Tough B. It's gonna strike at you, Leona. Pipe mace in hand. Yeah, that probably doesn't hit. That's a 5.
That does not hit. Imagine if it did. Imagine if it did. Got negative dexterity.
You'd be surprised. I did play in a game where one of my homies was playing as an old man with 8 dexterity, and he was a wizard.
Uh-oh.
Constantly dropping shit like all the time.
Yep. That is it for Tough C. Or sorry, Tough B. Now it is Tough C's turn. He's gonna run along the rafters. You see he unlashes the chain from around him. I'm gonna hang you up like dirty laundry! And he throws the chain down towards Thalor. That is not gonna hit Thalor. Thalor looks up. You bloody chain bastard! Get out of my face! And he'll dodge as the chain clatters down onto the ground, and then the individual is going to rip it back up. And that'll be it for their turn. And now it is Thalor's turn. Thalor, realizing he is not safe here, is going to move again. And then you see he reaches into one of the various pouches and he pulls out a fucking gun and he shoots it.
Oh my god. What does he shoot it at?
He shoots it towards Tough C.
Oh, yeah.
That is going to be a 17, which will hit. That was the wrong damage die. There we go. That was a better roll anyways. So he takes it out. He pulls the trigger. It sort of echoes in off the canyon, the canyon sides, which kind of hard to actually hear it because there's a sort of constant rattling of chain and whatnot throughout the town. But the bullet does fly through the air, sinking into the flesh of Tough C for 9 points of damage. Who will then cough out a bit of blood, and as he does so, he will be laughing maniacally, which will cause more specks of blood to spew out from his mouth. And that'll be it for Thalor's turn. Leona.
All right, Leona's gonna double down on slashing this guy to bits. With the short sword first. Yeah, that's a 22 to hit.
That misses. Just kidding, it hits.
Can't believe it.
Ain't that table.
That said, I did roll 1 for the damage, so
Nice.
4 total slashing.
All right, again, you slash it into him.
And we got the Scimitar. Oh, not going to use the Nyx. Don't have anything or bonus action. So we're going to spend our bonus action to hit Zoop. Oh yeah, I got Vex there. Did roll that one, but 13 to hit.
13 hits.
For the full damage of 9 slashing.
All right. All right. So as your scimitar slices into him, he seems to be on his last legs, but he is just living it up. Yes, closer, closer.
All right. Oh no.
And that's it for you.
That'll be it.
Alrighty. Milkrot, you're up.
We're gonna move into range of Tough C. I assume he's still hanging from his from his chain.
Oh, he's not hanging from the chain. It's like a rail that he is literally standing on.
Okay, so he's up there on a rail then.
Yeah.
20 feet above.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I might actually come back here first. Here's what I want to do. I want to cast Jump on myself.
Okay.
And then jump up there and knock him off.
We'll do for this. I guess we'll do some opposing strength checks. Athletics.
Okay.
Yeah.
I roll a 12 for strength.
He also rolled a 12. So as you you cast Jump on yourself, you leap up, trying to knock him down. He opens his arms wide and just captures you in a hug. You're not grappled at the moment, but you did not successfully knock him down. You are being held aloft by him, though.
Okay. Can I use my? Well, I guess I use my move to jump. Would I be considered on the rail as well, or hanging?
Hanging.
Okay.
And he is just constantly laughing and spewing blood all over your pale skin.
That doesn't bother Milkrod at all. She's actually absorbs it. I think that's it. I don't know if I get an attack action after that.
No, it's your action to cast Jump.
It's a bow.
Oh, it's a bonus action? Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
Hello?
mouse?
Yes, it's a bonus action to cast jump.
Oh, okay, I think I had like a little temporary little internet glitch there. You would still have your action.
Okay. So if I still have my action, then we will primal savagery.
Ready?
Gonna be a 18 to hit.
18 does hit. So you, how's it look as you manifest your primal savagery and rend into his flesh?
She pulls her arm back and her puts her fingers together, and they kind of look like a spike. And then she thrusts it forward.
Nice. Go ahead and roll your damage.
9 damage.
9 damage. Alrighty. He is still alive, but as your spike sinks into his neck and the blood kind of just oozes out of the wound, he continues to just laugh like a fucking maniac. That it for you?
Yep, that's my action, my move, and my bonus action, so yeah.
Alright, Heart.
Alright. Well, since I am brutally hurt over here, I'm gonna go into rage. So, as I kind of lose control, Art starts also laughing maniacally, along with our toughs. And then I'm going to use my great axe once again to make a strike. So at this level, that's +2 from rage, right?
I believe so. It should say on your character
Also get-
sheet.
I had to like go and look it up. I couldn't find it. Oh, it's just on here.
It's in, oh, maybe they don't have a
Oh,
bonus.
yeah,
set?
because like I clicked on rage, and it just says that the bonus is. There we go. Shown in the rage damage column of the barbarian features table.
Yeah, maybe they don't. They might not. Oh, also, it seems you forgot to make a choice on your human origin feat.
Oh. Sick.
Hang on one moment. Let me pull up the barbarian. It might be at level 2 that you start getting a bonus, but I will double check. Oh no, yeah, it's +2. Yeah, it'll be at +2 until you reach level 9.
Okay. Alright. Then with rage activated, I get advantage on my attack rolls.
No, that would be your reckless attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which I don't think
Alright.
I don't think you have that one yet.
No. I rolled a 16 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Alright. With 11 damage.
And 11 already. Yeah, big pumper. So you bring your great axe, activating your rage as you begin to sort of froth at the mouth, and you bring it arcing around your head and slashing down into him. He kind of just takes it like it's nothing. Is that gonna be it for your turn?
Yep.
All right. So his daggers are still currently inside of you, meaning he no longer has a weapon. But he rips the chain off of himself, and he's going to whip it around. And as he does so, you see it smacks directly into Thalor, and specifically, it smacks into the lead-lined case that Thalor is holding. As the chain cracks into it, the case slightly dents, and you can all make out this purple light that kind of erupts from it a bit, as you feel the world begin to lurch. Your stomach drops into your throat. The chains holding the lift seem to be hanging sideways all of a sudden. As you realize, gravity itself seems to have shifted 90 degrees. The vertical shaft of the mine is now a horizontal hallway. The down direction is now the north wall. The lift cage slams against the wall, now being the floor. And you realize you are sliding down the shaft as if it were a long corridor and you were on a skiff whose treads has broken. So yeah, the whole map has shifted 90 degrees. You all find yourself drifting aloft. What are you doing now? As we're going to drop out of initiative at the well, we'll stay in initiative, but you see, we'll kind of, I guess we'll kind of, we can still kind of keep into it, but all the chain gangers themselves also seem completely caught off guard. Thalor as well. So we go on to Tough A's turn, who is in the sudden shifting of it is now free falling away from you, Heart. He does still have the chain in hand that he was in the midst of twirling. He realizes he's plummeting to his death, so he's going to lash it onto one of the chains that is now horizontal to try and save himself from falling. Let's see if he does it successfully.
This is where we all die, guys.
I throw an axe at his chain.
He fails. So yeah, we can flavor it like that. Don't really mark off the ammunition, but just for cool flavor RP wise. So you see he hurls the chain up. You take that moment in your rage, grabbing hold of one of the hand axes that you keep on hand, and you just hurl it as it smacks the chain. And his maniacal laughing goes into a bit more of a panicked scream as he begins to plummet down into the starred scar. That is it for his turn. He is dead. Allegedly. We'll see. Now we have Tough B's turn. Tough B hasn't properly registered that gravity has shifted, so he's going to did not mean to hide him. He's going to he's going to bring his pipe mace smacking against you, Leona, or at least try to.
Not the pipe.
That's a 6. So as he brings it slapping towards you, how do you react?
Oh, well, the world has shifted, right?
Yes.
Basically, I would say Leona got really lucky there. As the pipe comes thrashing toward her, it would have hit, but the dizzying sensation made her off balance, and she sort of just moved out of the way without meaning to, almost in a trippy motion.
Nice.
And she does go, "Thalor, the world is broken."
And then He does the classic Wile E. Coyote move of realizing he's no longer standing on ground, then flailing like an idiot as he also plummets.
He moved to the center first, though.
And now we have the last tough, who was standing on a rail. So as the gravity shifts, he immediately catches himself, letting go of you, Milky. So I'm going to need an acrobatics saving throw or dexterity saving throw from you.
Oh, I was gonna roll acrobatics, but I guess it's the same, really. 18.
18. All right, you manage to maneuver yourself so as your body will thud into the mesh cage that sort of forms the wall that the rail is standing on.
I was just gonna actually grab the. I was actually gonna do an acrobatics to grab the rail. But
well, you could
if
do
that's
that
still
on your
possible. Okay, well.
turn. But yeah, so yeah, the tough catches himself, and he is going to hoist himself up, and he sees you down on the ground. You're not knocked prone, so I'm not going to give him an advantage, but he is going to try and strike at you on as you're on the mesh. All right, that is my third 6 in a row, which is fitting for these fucking idiots.
Ooh.
But
What's their bonus?
it's not very high.
Okay. I was gonna say they might not even have a chance at hurting Milk.
No, they can. It's not that low. But yeah, so he brings his mace, smacking down. You sort of roll out of the way as it clatters into the mesh of the cage. That is it for his turn. It is Thalor's turn, who is also in the midst of free falling at the moment. And he smacks down onto the cage as well that catches his fall, as he sort of temporarily has the wind knocked out of him. And as he does that, he kind of gets back up to his feet. What in the fuck is happening? And he is going to try and clamber his way up onto one of the chains, and he is going to begin just like scaling his way up, or well, not really scaling up. He is literally walking on the chain like it's just a normal walk. But yeah, that will be it for his turn. As he shouts, "Get onto the chains, you bloody bastards! We gotta get to the pilgrim!"
I'm going as fast as I can.
Leona, you're up.
So,
Uh-oh, I'm falling.
oh, we're staying in initiative?
Yeah, we're still in initiative.
Okay, my bad.
How far is this drop?
It is into
Lord.
well, you could if you land on you could land on the mesh. It's about, I'd say, probably like 60 feet.
Yeah, is the mesh soft or no?
Yeah. I mean, it's
Alright,
like
we're gonna
it's
try
like
that.
it's like I mean, from a drop, it still might hurt you, but because it's literally like chicken wire that you're falling onto.
Well, we're gonna
Touch
try
you in
and
the
slide
tiny little
down.
squares.
Slide down from the floor down to the mesh. We're gonna try and have our. We have a crowbar. I don't know if we could take it out now, but
Yeah.
we're
You'll have
gonna
to
use
you
the
have to sheath
crowbar.
one of your weapons.
steady us. Yeah, the short sword's gotta go.
All right. You sheath that, pull out a crowbar, and you smack it into the It's shitty and old, so the crowbar literally crunches into it, breaking your fall and allowing you some modicum of control as you begin to plummet. Go ahead and give me. You're aiming for the mesh. Go ahead and give me.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check with advantage.
But I suck at those. 12.
That was with advantage.
Yeah, those with advantage.
Okay. You do manage. You smack down on the chicken wire. You didn't roll high enough to avoid some damage, so you'll take a little bit of damage. But you take 3 points of falling damage.
All right. I'm gonna say she lands on her face with that one, and
Oof, on the chicken wire too.
with a little cut on
Gonna
her
have a
face.
grit on your face.
Yep, a little grate on there. She's gonna say it. She's gonna mumble to herself, "I'm sick of chains. I'm sick of chains."
Chains are love. Chains are life. You hear the last chain gangers say.
Oh, he's still around?
Yep.
He's right here with me.
Falling doesn't count against my movement, does it?
No.
Alright. Did I use my action?
Nope.
Alright. With the scimitar, we're gonna swing.
You can also, I'll say if you if you want to, you can do improvised weapon with the crowbar for D4 damage first, and
No,
then
no.
I would consider a crowbar a light, so you could also get Nick if you wanted to.
Yeah, we'll do that.
It'd be a D4 plus your strength for improvised weapon.
Are you a rogue?
No.
Are you a wizard?
My wand is the crowbar. And my spells are the pulling. Speaking of. Oh, hold on. I didn't roll for that strike.
Yeah, I was gonna say, nice damage. Go ahead and make your attack roll. Yeah, nice. All right.
Yeah.
So you lash out with
Just
the crowbar. He still has the chain in hand. He kind of manages to catch the crowbar up a bit in the chain, but then you take that opening, trying to go in with your scimitar. Go ahead.
Let's hope for the best here.
No advantage this time.
No. 10 to hit.
All right. That with the effects of the gravity happening here, that does actually lower his AC. So, you do manage to hit.
All right. It's like a slap. It's like she gets tugged toward him as he has the crowbar and deflected it, I presume.
Yeah.
And she used that momentum with the scimitar. 7 slashing.
7 slashing damage. All right. So, just as he yells, "Chains are love, chains are life," as he catches your crowbar, he pulls you in. You take that moment and you run that scimitar straight across his throat as he just spews blood all over the place as he kind of gurgles a bit, stumbles, and then he falls down into the abyss.
Aw. My food.
We're going to stay in initiative still, but now we are going to actively shift to skill challenges. I will say, for brevity's sake, y'all do manage to maneuver yourself into such position that you can get alongside the chains. However, as you are running, there is actively loose ore and carts and just random debris also from whatever sort of strange gravitic shift is happening here. So as you all, this is going to be 3 consecutive skill checks. I'm going to need 3 dexterity saving throws from everybody.
Oh.
I'm actually good at those.
I'm screwed.
You're still raging, so you'll still take half damage.
Wait, so I make 3? Make 3 rolls each?
Yes.
Okay.
Oof. Um. All right. Having failed all of them, Heart. Um.
Oh, yeah.
Still raging though. You end up taking a grand
Yep.
total of 3 damage.
After being halved?
Yes.
Uh, Art lets out a very agonizing, hysterical scream. As he is on the precipice of passing out.
And then Milk Rot. You
Failed the last one, I
failed.
believe.
You failed 1. It looks like. So you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you get hit by some of the falling debris as well. As you begin, and then in Leona's case, she definitely manages to maneuver her way up the chains, dodging and fucking straight up matrix dodging all of the falling, tumbling debris. As you all sprint full force up this chain here. You can hear the rattling and the cackling of more chain gangers up ahead. However, you are able to see the dock that Thalor's skiff is in within line of sight. So you keep sprinting full force as you book it directly into the cargo, or into the docking bay, and you following after Thalor, who is just straight. Even in his rotund state, this man can fucking move. He is just full force, like the cop sprinting in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. As
I got
he
that.
he leads you towards his skiff, which let's see, let me pull that image up really quick, or not really quick. Where the fuck did I save it? Bruh. Oh wait, I think it's saved on my phone. And then we'll go into the chat. Scroll through my 3 trillion pictures. 1 second. So his skiff, there you go. It popped up on stream. It opened up. All right. So it is just cobbled together with rusty metal plates. The sail is unfurled. It does have the mounted guns in the front there. Let's see. As Thalor directs you to it, which we now go into theater of the mind here. Switch back to the little title screen here. So, Oh man. So as you all leap over towards um the towards the skiff, I'm going to need one final check from all of you. This can be either athletics or acrobatics.
Woo!
Do I get advantage for having jump still active?
I'd say you actually wouldn't have to even make the check with jump.
I
Okay.
have advantage on athletics. I'm still. Am
I
I still
suck.
raging? Am I still raging?
I'd say yeah. You guys are full hogging it at the moment.
13.
13. All right.
Try and catch Leona.
Leona, what'd you roll?
7.
A 7. Oof. So, Milkra, you leap with the aid of your biomagics, landing safely onto the platform. Thaylor also leaps and lands, and his belly just fucking jiggles and almost smacks himself in the chin. Followed by Hart as you leap, landing safely on the platform. You turn in your rage fueled haze as you see Leona jump, and she lands just short. As she begins to
Reach out.
as she does manage to just grab hold of the ledge. So she is dangling there. But yeah, we'll oh, my initiative went away. I think was it
It's
oh,
guy
yeah,
whose
I
name I
even
can't
see it in
remember
the
now.
log. Yeah, I know Thaylor was first.
Then it was Leona. Then it was Milk. Then it was Heart.
Okay. Um So, Leona, you are holding on for dear life there. Go ahead and give me another athletics check.
Athletics. I suck at these.
Can we assist?
Mamma mia.
8?
8.
All
Yeah.
right. Your grip
My
begins to slip. You're barely hanging on. And then who'd you say was next?
Milk,
Milk.
is.
All right, Milk, you're up.
Seeing that someone didn't quite make it, Milk is going to go and retrieve them. What do I roll to pull them up?
This would be athletics.
Okay. Not super great at that, but we'll go. Nope.
Someone's got to roll high eventually.
Wow. Remember when we had
So
all those really good rolls?
you reach over to try and grab Leona as the last of her fingers begins to fall, and just as you reach over towards her, the last of her grip gives way as she begins to plummet. You're unable to save her. Heart, you're up.
Oh.
Do you have a chain?
That would be funny.
No.
Especially after Leona says she hates chains.
I think we have a rope.
She's not far enough that you can still reach out to grab her.
Oh. So she didn't just fall into the abyss.
No, not yet.
Okay.
It's the process of. It's
Yes.
the process
Okay.
of.
She's
I
probably
will
got
approach-
two more rounds before she's done and gone.
All right. I will lay down on and approach the edge and dangle my arm out as I ask for somebody to hold my legs, and I will reach down to safely pull Leona.
All right, go ahead and give me an athletics check with. You're still raging, so with advantage.
Oh yeah. Come on, baby. 26.
Hell yeah.
Didn't even need the advantage.
Yeah, you grab hold
I'm
of
gonna
Leona
breathe.
just before she gets out of reach of your arm's length, grabbing her by the wrist in an Armstrong grip as you yank her up back onto the platform, and then you all begin to continue booking it. Uh, you can now see the pilgrim on the horizon. You see Thalor takes out his chronometer and he's rapidly typing into it as the hangar bay opens up on the skiff, allowing you all to make your way inside. He books it inside. You all follow shortly after. Strap in, lads, we got company! Just as he says that, you begin to hear the revving of engines as chain gang skiffs begin to ride into the bay. So now we shift into a vehicle here. You all need to assume your positions. So just as a reminder, let me get some vehicles. You've got a couple of positions that you're able to take here. You have the helm, which is currently operated by Thalor. So that is not currently available. But you've got gunnery, you've got engineering, and you've got the deck. If you all would like to take a moment, I do have you should be able to check out that document in there. We'll take a quick, 5-10 minute break here. Let you guys read over that again just to refamiliarize yourselves. When we come back, I will have you all decide what position you're going to be taking. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think my rice is
Alright.
done too.
The rice.
All right. Okie dokie. So, we're back. Hopefully you all discussed what positions you were taking. If you would share with the rest of the class, please.
Class, I am the engineer. Nice to meet you.
All right.
I'm the gunnery.
Sounds good. For the specifics of this skiff, it is a dexterity-based weapon that you will be fighting with.
Oh, so it's based off the weapon, not off of what your character can do.
No, it's the whatever type of weapon is mounted into the weapon slots.
Oh, so it doesn't. It's not based on my dexterity.
No, it is based on your dexterity. Just
It's
whatever,
just whether or not.
Whatever weapon it is it decides what ability score is being used.
Okay. Is there strength ones?
No, not for weapons.
Fuck. Me
Um,
dumb. Me strong.
I could design a feat to make you good at gunning if you want.
Yeah, that.
He literally throws the ammo.
So that will be Heart's position. We've got Leona's position. What about you, Milkrat? What's your position?
Milk is going to be on the deck.
Okay. So,
The most unassuming of the party.
as you all have landed into the skiff, it immediately, before you all even like properly got into your positions, it is just coasting out of the city of Fracture. As you all are riding, kind of cutting and turning the way through the city, y'all manage to break your way out into the wastes themselves, just as a number of skiffs follow after you. It's kind of hard to make out the exact details because you can't really, with the speed of things, your eyes can't quite track the amount of individuals here. But you do see obvious targets. So, currently, since Thaler will announce this, but also Milky, since you're on top, you can see these. You're on a shit. I forgot the classifications. Hang on. You're on a runner right now. This is like the medium-sized skiff, and you're being chased by skimmers, which are smaller, faster ones. So you can tell that without a doubt they're going to be gaining speed on all of you. However, or rather not however, but so as things begin, where's my notes? All right, there we go. Thalor, you all can sort of hear over the kind of staticky intercom that comes in. He announces, "She's bloody cold. The core needs heat, or they'll board us. Kick the injectors." So, this will be an engineering check. You need to use the overcharge action here.
All right. Oh, so she's gonna grab her tools, start working on getting the overcharge working.
So for this, you can either you're using Smith's tools, right? This is what I had heard.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got the Smith tools proficiency, so add your proficiency bonus, and then you can either do you can do your choice of ability score here.
will do intelligence.
It says intelligence.
Yoink. And then proficiency would be +2, so
Yep.
16.
16. All right, you just manage it. As you're not quite familiar with the inner workings of a skiff as much as you would like to be, but you do eventually figure it out. And just as you make one final twist of a nut, you all can feel the G-forces kind of rising as the Pilgrim picks up speed and begins taking off faster, keeping pace, not being overrun by the skiffs, at least not yet. S- um, that does so you're moving 60 feet here. So that allows you all to gain 2 momentum. Which is your cap.
Whoever goes next. This momentum is.
So momentum is a shared pool between all of you. You're allowed to use it however you want to. As you can check out the document for the uses there. You've got 2 dice available to you, so you've got the full swathe of options available.
Thanks, Leona.
So, just as you all are coasting down the glass wastes, the skiffs are picking up speed themselves. You see one's falling shortly behind. Another does manage to pull up alongside. As this happens, you hear once again Thalor chiming over the intercom. Don't let them lock on, lad. Shake them. Take the shot. So here, the pilot, being Thalor, is going to attempt. Actually, yeah. So you have the choice. You have the choice here. So either you all can allow Thalor to make an evasive maneuvers check here, or the gunner can try and fire the harpoon launcher. That is the gun that is attached to this particular skiff at the moment.
I think we should let him do the maneuvers.
Well,
you
fire.
You do have your momentum, so you can, if you want to, you can spend
Fire twice.
Have advantage.
you can either attack twice, or you can do 2 boosts, which will give you 2d6 to the shot.
Okay. Is there a to hit?
So for this,
do I roll to hit?
hang on.
Be your dex, right? Because you're gunner.
Yeah, yep. So it's going to be it's going to be the party proficiency bonus plus your dexterity.
What is the party proficiency bonus?
2.
Okay. Can a harpoon launcher make 2 attacks in 1 round?
Sure can. It's spring loaded.
Feel free to use the dice. I don't have any use for it.
Okay. Should I do the what was it that gives me the boost. Wait,
You're
so
gonna
if
do
I use
boost?
2 boost,
You get 2d6 to your shot. To your attack.
Okay.
Yeah, alternatively,
Or-
you also have the actions you're capable of doing on your turn. So you can either fire, you can use a bonus action to attempt a perception or arcana check against the AC or the DC of the enemy vehicle. And if you succeed on that check, you'll get advantage on the check. Or you could try suppressing fire. This won't do any damage, but it does hinder.
should I just do suppressing fire and let him use the dice on the maneuver? Do that, right?
Suppressing fire affects gifts.
Yes.
It says creatures in that area have disadvantage. Doesn't say.
I mean, it's
Though I guess if it hits the whole skiff, right?
Technically, yeah, vehicle's technically a creature.
Your creature.
Fly.
No, you're the creature.
That's true.
Literal creature.
So, can I do suppressing fire and then he can do the drift?
Yeah.
Right.
Sure. So you're going to use your action for suppressing fire.
Get out. Yes.
Go ahead and mark your 20-foot radius.
Is it a circle?
Yeah.
No. 20. Will that hit both of them?
Yep.
Alrighty.
All right.
That's where I'm sending it.
Swivel the harpoon gun towards them, and you begin unloading as it begins rapid firing harpoons. You're not quite sure how it's not running out of ammunition, but you have laid down suppressing fire.
Wait.
At that moment, let's see. Thalor will take the opportunity for some evasive maneuvers. Oh, well, I mean, so I guess technically, yeah, evasive maneuvers would just impose disadvantage, which is already being done by the suppressing fire. So rather than that, he is going to just drive. He will use a bit of if the party is fine with that. He will use one of the momentum dice to drift.
I don't know what drift does, but sure.
All right. So he, as he begins racing down the line, and he takes that moment, spending the momentum to drift, allowing him to get a full 90-degree turn as he takes off.
Ooh.
Now around the corner.
Yeah, that is another point of momentum. So you guys are still full again. Like I said, the momentum is meant to be spent, not really held, because you generate it pretty fast. For every 30 feet the skiff moves, you generate momentum. So don't be stingy with it.
Yeah, double shots all the time.
Yep. At that moment, the enemy skimmers are going to. They can't quite pull off the drift, but they do get a bit of an arcing turn. that we'll still keep the suppressing fire from last time, but they are going to attempt
Oh,
to strike. It will be at disadvantage, but they shoot out towards the pilgrim. This is going to be
and they
with.
fucking miss. Because they
Let's see.
suck. Yeah.
This is going to be with their
I
own
wanna catch it.
launchers. We got the dice rolls. Two attacks, 10 to 12, and then the AC on this one. I don't think that will end up hitting. No. Oh, one of them does actually hit. So they fire, and one of the harpoons does manage to sink its way into the hole of the pilgrim. It takes 1d10 piercing damage.
Is there a chain attached to the freaking harpoon?
There is indeed a chain attached to the freaking harpoon.
I am sick of chains.
Wait a second. The runner has 2 weapon hardpoints. Does this one have two weapons?
It does, yeah. They're both harpoons.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you could go hop on the other one?
I could.
Yeah,
The chain now, so it's fine.
it takes your action to swap stations, but yeah, you could do that on your turn.
My position's actually good right now because we just got chained. So
Yeah,
Alright.
that's true.
So let's see. The harpoon does sink into the hole, but it doesn't actually seem to do enough damage to actually like properly like latch onto it. So the pilgrim, it was above the minimum the minimum damage threshold, so it doesn't properly take any damage, and it isn't slowed. That would be it for their turn. So as you all as the chase continues onwards, you all can't quite shake them, but eventually, using another drift, Thalor does actually manage to get into the dune fields. Just as he heads up, he's heading up one of the dunes and riding the skiff up it. Just then, you all see dead ahead of you, bursting out from one of the dunes, a massive crystalline creature that unleashes
Damn.
itself from the dunes here.
And we're-
Let me go ahead and post this image
Dialahood.
if I can find it. It's in here somewhere. So its body is like rock hard chitin, and on its head it has like this sort of like blue crystalline plates that are sort of like spiked and aimed directly towards you. It's got these rows of jagged teeth, these angry clawed gnarled fists. Its stony skin sort of like riveted with spikes of stone, as it seems to be doing a crash course directly towards your guys' skiff. And that is where we'll end the session for today.
Ah! The tinger.
Dare you?
All right, there you all have it. Session 1. What did you think? Was it fun?
It was very fun.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it.
I'm
Could
very
you-
looking
could
forward
you-
to
could you
Mondays
feel-
again.
Could you feel the
Glad we're playing.
adrenaline?
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Milk only uses adrenaline when she needs to.
True. Yeah. That was a
Haven't upgraded adrenal glands yet, though.
that was a
Adrenaline
good
is
time
my
for me.
character's like main damage dealer. He's just super anxious all the time.
I haven't gotten to heal you yet. That's going to be really fun to describe.
Yeah, I mean, it was exciting. I almost died.
You would have been fine. I think so.
Yeah, I
Five
like
was
the
just right.
post-apocalyptic.
I think, You know what? I think this is going to be a very interesting one for Mondays. Mania Mondays, I think we'll call it.
yeah.
This one doesn't. That one doesn't have audio capture. My bad. Yeah. Yeah. I'll pick up next week with the land shark.
I think I might need to get into the other gun.
Yeah. What's the vehicle stuff? Was it I mean, that was all your first time exposed to it. Was it confusing? Was it all right? How was it?
I don't think it's too confusing.
I think it's fine. I just missed the whole 2 hardpoint thing on the runner that we're on.
Oh yeah, I probably should have described that part too. I mean,
yeah,
up on
we
the deck
just-
you can cast your spells anyways, so.
None of my spells have the range that we need for this kind of stuff. Yeah, I think my longest range spell is 60 feet, which is
60 feet.
all right. But it's not going to do anywhere near as much damage as the guns on the thing. Actually, how much damage do the guns do?
I think it's like 1d6,
Oh, no,
and
yeah.
then if you
For the harpoon, it's a D10.
Yeah, so
What?
that's like the whole
It would be a D10
two
plus-
sizes.
Plus your dexterity mod.
Yeah, it's a whole
Damn.
2 sizes bigger. Plus, I don't get to with my spells. I don't get to have an additional mod to the damage. So yeah, definitely need to be on a gun.
we get it's already named the Pilgrim.
Can I board the the land shark?
I mean, you can certainly try.
I want to eat it, consume it, and take its power.
You're starting to sound like a monster hunter. Like the ones from Monster Hunter Wilds. Because technically, they kill and eat monsters, so.
Yeah, but they aren't monsters.
They're big creatures.
No, I mean the hunters aren't monsters.
Oh, that's true.
All right.
Milk is definitely the most unassuming monster, but still quite a monster. Will say that she doesn't tend to dodge because she's so used to just being very durable. So she'd have to actually take damage before she decides that avoiding hits is a good idea.
All right. Well, any last minute thoughts you want to get out there to the people?
The people?
No. The 0 viewers.
Yeah. Like
I
and
just can't.
subscribe. That's it.
Oh, is this on YouTube?
Follow for more.
I mean, I'm uploading the VODs onto YouTube, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Like and subscribe, yay.
Engage the algorithm. You have to actually like and comment for it to count as a view.
Gosh dang YouTube.
That'll change in a couple weeks.
I mean, it's been that way for a little while, but we'll see. Peace out, people.
Deuces.
Boy.